So for today's trades, I took two losses, one decent one, one bad, well, a mediocre one bad one, and then a huge win. Allowed me to make everything back on the day and then some. So coming into the day, I was looking for longs towards this high. We were reacting out of this hourly gap, and so I was looking for maybe a reaction out of this 30-minute to give us longs. That was my idea for these. As you can see on the 15-second here, we finally get the inverse of this gap here, and I entered it. This isn't a great trade, but I was confident that I'd at least get break even and just go for a 1-to-1 with that overall draw up here, and also the high at the gap. But stopped me out almost instantly, and so I lost about $900 on that. But then I was looking for, considering this a stop hunt, and I was looking for this 30-second gap here, the inverse to the upside. And I actually entered on this candle. And it was right up here at about 28 seconds left. And I looked over and hit my button. And by that time, it closed down here and then pretty much immediately stopped. I lost a total of around 1,400, a little over like 1,430, I think. On these two trades, felt like my DOL was okay. Just the amount of candles it took. The only reason I was justifying the amount of candles it took to inverse was the time aspect and the fact that we were on the 15-second. So there's a lot more candles in a way shorter amount of time. And I did like how we got this little stop hunt here and then went straight to inverse. I know there's a lot of gaps on here, but just bear with me. 15-minute is really the biggest thing we need to pay attention to here. See this morning range is like a very good basis as to this after the morning. Obviously, we inverse this 30-minute to the downside, and I was very bearish. And we created a 5-minute here and a 5-minute here. I was looking for shorts, continuation shorts out of it. As time went on, we created a 15-minute. And so that's what I really liked, 15-minute, 10 a.m. PO3. And that's actually what I executed on. We hit the most premium 5-minute gap along with tapping basically to the 62% extension level on the fib. Then we get this clean 1-minute inverse to the downside after a stop hunt here inside of the 15-minute gap, which tapped the most premium 5-minute gap. I really liked this, and I risked about $810, I believe, on this trade. I put 9 contracts on, and I was just going break even at this first low, just because obviously it was kind of win or bust. But we had a little bit of consolidation here, and then it just dumped through my break even, which I really liked. This 1-minute candle here went break even. Took first take profit because I was down almost $1,500. And so this EP1 at a 1-to-1 with 4 contracts of the 9 that I put on gave me about, what I could see here, 368 back. And then my second TP gave me 552. And my third, with the final 2 cons, at the 27% extension level. Man, as you can see, we've almost hit the 100%. I did think about leaving a runner down to here and only taking 1 off here and just trailing my stop, but that's okay. I'm totally fine with making my losses back. And then my final 2 contracts obviously made 608 across my 3 evals. So I really liked this trade here. And I think it was probably the only valid setup of the day. Shouldn't have taken that 15-second. I shouldn't have taken the other 30-second. I mean, that was disgusting. In terms of a really only valid setup was this one here. I ended up banging a 1 to 3.36, which is pretty darn good. And we just need 2 more wins to pass this eval, or well, all 3 of these, and become funded. So that is it for the trades of the day. See you guys in the next one.